What is going on, everyone? It is the Cap and L podcast. It is your host, Capital J. I honestly don't even know what to call myself anymore. Anyways, it's Capital J, and then we got Al, my beautiful, lovely wife, baby mama co-host.
I mean, baby mama.
Baby mama co-host.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Sunday.
It is Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday.
It was a busy Sunday.
It was for sure a busy Sunday, but before we get into the busy Sunday, I just want to shout out to our sponsorship. I'm just kidding. I'm like throwing it out there, you know? So if anyone wants to sponsor us, manifesting sponsorships. That's what we got to do right here.
Speak it into existence.
You're
on your little bar.
Kirkland.
You're on your little bar.
I'm on my love bar shit right now. What do we got on the list today? We got a lot of stuff.
Got a lot to cover.
Actually, let's start off with
We weren't here last week.
We weren't here last week.
It's because I was mad that he let me wear the same thing 2 weeks in a row.
Oh my god. It's funny because she was like, "Oh, hold on, am I wearing the same thing?" When she saw the clips, and I was like, "Oh shit, I didn't even notice." I guarantee you, no one noticed until you just said something right now.
Well, I definitely noticed because it was like my Sunday mom fit. You know, like
it's your chill fit, it's your cozy fit.
Everything needs to be cozy right
Everything
now.
needs to be cozy for sure.
Yeah, so I
even me, shit.
I'm like, am I wearing the same? So I boycotted last week.
We actually thought we could record
in the day
because that was our intention. We're like, all right, look.
Sunday I asked him, like, you want to record like tomorrow in the day?
And I was like, oh yeah, that sounds tight.
Yeah.
That sounds like, okay, we could probably work that out.
Didn't happen.
Baby did not want to go to sleep when she usually goes to sleep. She
yeah.
prolonged it.
It did throw a wrench in it because her schedule is like usually super predictable.
Mm-hmm.
But it was my first Monday home.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm always home, but it was my first Monday off of work.
Off of work, yeah, on maternity leave.
So she just knew the vibe was different.
Yeah. She didn't see you over there.
She didn't see me, like, hop on the computer. Yeah. Like,
exactly.
It was just a different routine. It felt like a weekend to her.
Yeah, she was like, ooh, mom's on the couch.
Yeah.
Mom's not over there. Yeah. She's on the couch.
Wait a minute. She's looking at my workstation.
And honestly, now that I think of it, I'm like, yeah, she for sure, like, was like, oh shit, I gotta take advantage of this shit.
Yeah, she's very, like, aware.
You know, now that, speaking of being aware, when we took it to the doctors last week or the week after, and the week before, we were in the waiting room, and I remember when we first walked in, there was this dad and the daughter.
Yeah.
And the daughter
she was pissed. She was crying.
And she was like, squirmy, wormy, screaming.
She did not want to be there.
Turning super red. And I was like, oh shit. All right, shout out Janelle, man. Just keeping her composure and shit.
Yeah, she's just taking it all in.
And we sat down, and I had her on my lap, and I could see her, like, reading the room.
Just scoping everybody out.
Just kind of looking at everyone. Oh shit, there's a baby right there. There's another baby right there. Oh, there's a baby right there. There's a girl across. And I felt like she was reading the room.
For sure.
Because at one point, she said... And when she did that, I already know she wants to
get down.
She wants to get down. And I'm not gonna fight her. So I let her get down. And boom, off to the races. Yeah. She was at the chairs, running up to the kids.
She was like, she wasn't, like, she knew her boundaries. Yeah. Like, she wasn't going up to people and, like, touching them. She was just, like, getting them in eyes. She was getting in their eyesight. And she's like, hi.
Hi.
Hi. She, like, wants to say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
She wants to, like, to be acknowledged.
No, for sure. And when you say that, I'm like, yo, she reads the room.
She's super aware, yeah.
She's like, who's that? Like, it was cool to see that. And, but when she gets comfortable, it's a wrap. You can't stop her.
Oh, yeah. When she's, like, the, like, timid, like, once she, like, assesses the situation and she decides whether like you're like okay or not.
Yeah.
Like, then there's no stopping her.
There's no stopping
she's
her.
just like back and forth all around. Like she's
for sure very aware, and I like that about that because she already knows it. It's like an instinct of hers to be like, hold on, I'm in a new setting.
She like reads the room, checks everything, and I think that's probably why she's like hesitant around certain individuals.
For sure.
She just like feeds off of certain energies. And remember, like she's what 15 months now, and she barely started like warming up to my grandpa.
Yeah.
And he's always like, I don't know why she doesn't like super like.
He's getting hurt.
Like
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I don't know why she doesn't like me. I'm like, she just kind of like, you just gotta give her time,
That's all it is. Yeah, no, for sure. And what's funny is that we went to the car wash. Was it Friday? Thursday.
Yeah, we were there on Thursday.
On Thursday, we went to go take the car to get washed. I usually wash the car, but I felt like after all this rain, it really needed to get like a wax deep wash and stuff like that. So we took it, and we took the baby with us. Mind you, Al was on maternity leave already, so she's already 4 days in of just fucking lounging around, getting shit ready, just preparing the house, all that goodness, right?
Yeah.
We go to the car wash, and again, we walk into this little area, and we're waiting there because the girl's not there to like.
She's on her lunch break.
Yeah, she's on her lunch break reading fucking To Kill a Mockingbird and shit. And again, Janelle's on my lap and just kind of looking around.
The situation. Yeah.
What could she fuck up? Like what she could get into. And it's funny to see that because as soon as she got comfortable, she did it again.
She's like, let me get down.
Get down. And she gets down and she starts to like walk around, and it's cool to see that. So, and I remember I told you come outside, there's shade. So we were like waiting outside, and this man comes out.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, yo, like your baby, she's tall. How old is she?
Yeah.
And when I told him a year and 3 months, he was like,
no.
What? He looks at Janelle, he's like, yo, my granddaughter is 3 years old. She's not that tall. He said 3 years old, she's not that tall. And I'm like, oh, bruh.
Well, one thing about our baby, he said we just took her to the doctor. So she is 15 months.
15 months.
She's 29 and a half pounds. When I told the girls today that she was 29 and a half pounds, like, Nat was like, Kamoxley's 35 pounds.
And he's what?
Like 5. Or one of the girls said that their baby was 35 pounds. Maybe it was Carrie that said that Leo was. But like, all of my girls have boys. So they're like, and I'm like, and she's 34 inches tall. She's in the 100th percentile of her height. So that means if they line her up against 100 kids her own age, she's the tallest one.
The tallest one.
Out of 100 kids, she's the tallest.
Yo, that's crazy.
She got a reach on her too. Like, that girl can reach. Like, it's got to the point now where, like, if I'm done with something, like a knife or something, like, I gotta put it in the sink.
Have to.
Like, she's reaching. Like, she can't see, but
just
she'll reach and she'll pull.
She did that today too. Yeah. But, one thing I always noticed when she was born, her hands.
She got big ass
Her
hands.
lanky ass fingers.
She's like my sister. Like, we used to, like, my sister's always been, like, super, like, growing up, she was, like, long and flaquita and, like, long fingers.
Wow.
Like, long fingers and toes. Like, Janelle's got some, like, long fingers.
She's
for
long,
sure.
bro. She's long as shit, yeah. So seeing that man's reaction and him saying, what?
What? She's
a year and 3. My granddaughter is 3 years old and not even that tall. I'm like, bro, what is going on?
I better feed these kids some berries. That's one thing my baby is gonna eat. She's gonna eat some berries
for sure, and some beans,
rice, beans and rice and berries.
No, that was a real cool like encounter that we had.
Yeah. Oh, and the same day, you experienced, getting her first free
item. Mind you, when Lynette and I started dating, she would always tell me like, Jazzy, people love to give Jazzy things. And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes to the mall, she goes to the store, she goes to the restaurant. Someone's always going to give her something.
Always giving free stuff.
Off rip. And I experienced it with Jazzy. I remember going to the mall right there near your grandma's, going into that little that toy store.
Oh yeah, they always give her stuff there.
And homegirl hooked her up.
Give her like a bag and like a couple
of little goodies and shit like that. So then this was Friday, right? Friday we went?
Thursday or something? I don't know.
It was probably it was sometime this week, but we're at Costco date. With the baby this time. And Al's like, yo, they just opened up this dumpling spot down the street. We're in Chino Hills. And she's like, it's really good. And I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go. So we go after, and it was like literally like the next, like down the block from where we're at. We pull up, Janelle's with us. She's kind of like reading the room again, like looking around. She gets comfortable real quick because she sees not that many people are in there, and she sees that she could run up and down. She gets off my lap, and we order. Dude, I seen him too. Like, I happened to look, and I seen him look at us, and him turn around.
He opened up the little heater thing.
Grabbed one of those little takeout things, opened up the fucking heater fridge.
Yeah.
And he put those little things in there, and boom, he walked over to us, and I was like, whoa.
They were like egg custard pies. They were really good. Those
egg custard pies were fire.
Yeah, we ended up getting dim sum. Because you had been wanting dim sum. And like the dumpling spot was like packed and it was right next to a dim sum spot, and you were like, oh, dim sum.
Yep.
And I knew he had been like wanting dim sum. So I'm like, we can get dim sum. Like, we'll come to this spot another time. Like, I'm not worried about it. Like, let's get some dim sum.
Yeah, for sure.
And so we let's get this. And then we were waiting for our food because we weren't going to eat there. We were going to bring it home because we had like Costco stuff in the car. So, sure enough, Janelle, he was like, here for free. She's all eating it. Yeah. She liked it. So.
No, it was good. Shout out to that place. I don't know that name of that place.
I don't know either. It's
right there near Costco.
Chino Hills.
Dim sum near Costco.
Yeah.
No, super fire. We went to Costco because I wanted to have something for Super Bowl because her friends were throwing her a little surprise.
Yeah, my friend threw me a surprise sprinkle.
It's not a baby shower.
Not a baby shower.
We already had that.
That's a little sprinkle.
A sprinkle. So I was like, cool, that's on Sunday. You guys are going to go over there to their house. And I'm like, bro, open house right here at the crib.
Yeah.
Cool, rent it. We're about to make. I wanted a 7-layer dip, which you made.
Yeah, he was like, I want 7-layer dip.
Potato salad.
I want macaroni salad. Macaroni salad. I'm like, okay, let's make a list.
Yeah, I was gonna make burgers, chips, like all that good stuff. So yeah, we hit up Costco. We got all that. That was cool. Saturday. What did we do Saturday?
We were just prepping yesterday.
Oh, you were. From the moment you woke up, you went into that kitchen and you were just prepped.
Yeah, because I had like a game plan. I knew that I just had a lot of prepping to do. So I knew that I could like boil the macaroni and boil the potatoes.
Yeah.
For, like, I had like a little to-do list running in my head. I'm like, okay, I could do this first. Those are cool. I'll do this. I'll do that. So I kind of just prepped myself and I took my time. I really didn't rush. I really took my time. And The baby went down for a nap. I finished up.
But
I finished everything at like 1.
while you were doing all that, I was able to shoot a quick podcast.
Oh yeah, you did.
I only did like 2-hour podcasts, and it was like, what? It went by so quick, but like you were in there, you were just like putting in water,
Yeah.
yo, till the nighttime.
Yeah, because I ended up doing chocolate covered pretzels for the
Yeah, because we were in there.
the shower, and then yeah, my friend Val and her mom were like, we want to throw you a little something.
Yeah, shout out to them. Always
Yeah,
showing love.
always.
Always.
Yeah, Melissa, that's my mom and my sister right there. That's like, they've adopted me for the last
sure.
like 15 years.
For sure.
I've definitely been their surrogate daughter. So,
Chill, Kim.
yeah, so we did that today. That was fun. It was really small. It was super like funny.
Uh-oh.
Your Thea, oh my god.
Shout out to my Tia Maddie.
She had my girl, everybody dying.
Really?
Like, it was hilarious. Like, zero filter and just like funny.
She's like Maria.
Yeah. She is like
Tia
Maria.
Yeah, she's like Maria, for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
I think Maria's a little bit wilder because she's younger, maybe. But regardless,
was pretty.
my Tia Maddie has put in some work.
Yeah.
As far as like living, like, you know, she's experienced a lot.
Well, not only that, but like, you know, Leo and Nat are from East LA.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
my Tia Maddie's from East LA.
she's from East LA too. So she
Yeah.
like plays into that. There's, you know,
Yep.
she's talking about Southgate. She's talking about Downey. Like, you know,
All that,
all of that. So
Southeast LA, yeah.
it was funny. And she was just like, with the stories and with the laughs and with the jokes, she was like, okay, before I leave, let me leave you guys with the joke. She was like,
God.
just the funny things that she would say. Like, we were dying. It was so funny.
That's
So I was like laughing. They're like, well, if you don't go into labor, you just call Joe's aunt and she'll make you laugh to go into labor. I'm like, well, this baby's coming on the 21st.
One story that I have about my Tia Maddie. I have two. But one, when I was a kid, I've told you this before. I was younger. I lived with my Tia Maddie for, I don't remember for how long, but I remember being young and living with them. My Tia Maddie had my cousin Emma, which was the oldest. My cousin Ito was the middle child. And then my cousin Joey was the baby. And living with them, I like experienced the Ninja Turtles with them. I experienced Pizza Hut with them.
Yeah.
Like
prime 90s growing up.
I experienced the early 90s with them, you know? And what's funny is that this one story is that my Tia Maddie had us all in the car. It was Emma in the front, my Tia Maddie driving, us three boys in the back. And my Tia Maddie was like, what do you boys want to eat? And I think it was like Ito or Joey was like Burger King. Boom, we go to Burger King. And we're ordering. And my Tia Maddie's like, Joey, what do you want? And I was like, yo, I want a double cheeseburger, fries, the whole nine.
I want it all.
I want the double burger. And she goes, oh, well, we're only going to get singles. So you'll get yourself like a Happy Meal, like the little Burger King Happy Meal. All right.
Yeah, why you ask me what I want?
So
that's just me.
Right. So she orders 3 fucking Happy Meals for us. And I'm like, yo.
There's 4 kids.
Yeah, I'm like, Emma's not going to eat. I'm thinking in my head like, oh, she's probably not going to eat, you know. And Emma, little thing back then. Still is, you know. She's, oh shit, my bad. Tall, skinny. But yeah, so we get the food and she's pulling off and she's making a left onto Whittier Boulevard. If you guys know where that Burger King is, off of Whittier and right before Lorena. So she makes a left and Emma's like, oh, I want chili cheese fries. And my fucking jaw just went, oh.
Like,
Bruh, I don't want Burger King.
I want chili cheese
I
fries
want chili
too.
cheese fries, you know, and okay, Mia, boom. There's literally, you make a left on that street, and on the next light, there used to be a burger spot on the corner.
One of those small spots.
Yeah, for sure. It was like blue. I remember it being blue. Now it's I think a Marisco spot. But I remember pulling up in there and Emma getting out, coming back in with fucking chili cheese fries, and I was so mad. I was so jealous.
That she had chili cheese
had
fries.
chili cheese fries, and I had a fucking cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger from, not even a double, just a cheeseburger.
Just a
from
fucking cheeseburger from Burger Thing. I call it Burger Thing.
Burger Thing.
And yeah, dude, I remember that.
You were
and
hot.
I was pissed. I was pissed because she was eating chili cheese fries.
He loves chili cheese fries.
I love chili cheese fries, even back then, bro. Like, come on. But that was funny. I always remember that in my Tia Mary. And the other story is when I moved back my senior year when I went to Garfield. Shout out to my Garfield heads, 2001. Sheesh.
Damn, you're old.
I know. Fuck. I remember moving back in with them, and when she called me in for dinner, it was probably the first week I was there. I go in there, and she's like, here you go. She gave me this big ass bowl full of mac and cheese.
That was your dinner?
That was my dinner.
Just the mac and cheese?
Just a bowl of mac and cheese.
And you were a senior in high school?
Senior in high school.
You weren't like 5 years old?
Bruh. She made the
Here you go, mijo.
I saw on the counter, she basically made us a box for ourselves.
Each kid a box?
Each boy had a box of mac and cheese made for them in a big old bowl, right? Bet. I don't give a fuck. I'm eating that shit. And for some reason, I had like this thing with ranch.
You put ranch in your mac and cheese?
I put ranch in my fucking mac and cheese.
Boy.
I only did that. I only remember doing that for that like time there. I know. And this is the time when like the ranch, they would have that big
Hidden Valley?
Yeah.
Big huge one?
Costco shit.
No.
And I just remember.
Ew, you nasty.
Mixing it around. You know how it makes that sound.
You're gross. Oh my god, you're so...
I don't know what was wrong with me.
No.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but hey, I was on some stoner shit. I was for sure smoking a lot of stress. Out of a plastic bong from there.
I'm judging you forever.
Girl. We're about to have that
I'm already married to you.
We're about to have that shit for lunch tomorrow. And yeah, I remember that shit though. I remember like, those were the two main stories. And my tia has always been loud.
She's funny.
Always been funny. Yeah, for sure. Always cracking jokes, talking shit. Shout out to my tia American. And she is a twin.
Yeah. She
my tia Bea. My
yeah.
tia Bea. Yeah, shout out to my tia Bea.
Yeah. Yeah, Bea and Maddie were there. So it was just... She had us dying. She was all inviting us to her house, her 3 acres.
Where? Like in Menifee?
Yeah, somewhere. Banning. Somewhere. Like, oh.
Bruh, if you live in the city of Banning, you should be banned. From the States.
She's all telling Melissa how she wants her to come decorate her house when it's done.
God, bro.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
We're gonna get a FaceTime call from Miss Melissa. Like, hey guys, I'm with the Maddie. Hey baby, where's Joey? Oh my god,
Yeah.
She was calling me Joey, huh?
Yeah, we always call you Joey.
Everyone calls me Joey. Like
It's
whole
family.
calls
Yeah,
me Joey.
it's like a family thing.
Mhm.
Like, you're Joey. Like,
No
whenever
one-
I'm talking about you with
Joey,
family,
yeah.
it's Joey. And then I'm like, turn to Carrie, and I'm like, well, Joey, you know, my
Cap.
husband.
Cap.
Yeah.
Cap.
Exactly.
Cap. Carrie knows me by Cap.
Cap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Carrie knows me
So
by Cap.
it's just like funny.
No, that shit's cool. I'm glad that like they threw something for you.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I really would, like, and Val was like, I know you don't want to do anything, but me and my
Yeah,
mom
I remember you saying that.
insist on having, like, a sprinkle.
A sprinkle.
Just like a sprinkle. And I'm like,
Did you look that up on TikTok?
No, remember I told you it was from Schitt's Creek?
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah,
It's like a sprinkle is like after you, like, it's not your first baby because you're not like showering the baby. It's just like a little sprinkle.
And that's what it really was.
Yeah, it was like small, very small. Val made like really good desserts, and then we had Sammy's, and
that's nice. Cool. That's cool. I'm glad you guys went, and I'm glad they had a little something for you, because
your mom was mad that I didn't have the baby.
Of course you would.
She was like, "I'll take care of her," and I'm like.
And it's funny because all fucking week, I've been putting this. I've been putting Janelle in the mix for them.
He's like, "Oh, that's good. You guys are all gonna go to the sprinkle. That's good. You're gonna take Janelle with you." And I'm like, "Daddy, daycare."
Every day, bro. I was like, "Yo, I'm so glad. You know, that's such a good bonding drive up to Miss Melissa's. The three of you in the car together.
Yeah. Oh, you and the girls."
And this one's just like this. That's all she does. That's all she does, yo. When she don't want to say nothing to me, she just go.
I mean, it's at the point where I don't have to say anything. I just gotta like give you a look, like.
I've been catching myself bullshitting so much all week.
He just wants to give me a hard time because I'm home.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Like, not distracted with work. I mean, I keep saying I'm home, like.
Yeah, you've been home.
I've been home. I work from home.
Yeah.
Like, I work a remote job, but it's like, I'm like home, but like, my mind is like on the computer.
On the computer now, for sure.
So I'm like preoccupied.
That's funny.
I'm like, well, I guess
so.
It's nice.
I guess
though.
I'll just sit on the couch today.
I know. I've just been like, I'm gonna go sit on the couch now.
Oh man, it's your first week of maternity leave though, and it's been a good week though.
Yeah, no, it was a good week. Even Val was saying, she was like, you know, I really regretted not taking the time that you're allotted, because like, you're not doing anybody else any favors.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Fuck that job. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Like, who cares?
Take
like,
your
it's
time.
gonna be there legally. You're allowed to take the time, so just take it.
Exactly.
So when my boss insisted, and then when HR was even like, yeah, like,
for sure.
I'm like, all right, say less, because it was getting really hard.
It's still hard.
Everything's hard.
You said
getting out of bed is hard.
You said it.
Waking up at 2 a.m. with heartburn is hard.
That heartburn is kicking my ass too.
What did we have the other day?
Lasagna. It was good.
It was good going down. It wasn't good coming back up.
First of all, Costco, stop cheating us, bro. Y'all giving us fucking raviolis with fucking tomato sauce.
Yeah, they're they're smart though.
I figured it out.
He was like, "Is this a ravioli?"
Don't make me call Gary. We'll unsalt all this shit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my boy.
We really are a Costco family now, huh? We'll be talking about Costco our last 3 podcasts.
Bruh. People love Costco. Trust me.
Really?
Oh man. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot, guys. Well, your boy forgot to press record on the mics. So I know it's gonna sound a lot better right now.
You're actually gonna be able to hear us.
I actually wanted to look at what Jazzy recorded.
Oh, if anything.
Yeah, now that we have the mics working. What's today?
2:12.
She recorded twice.
Sounds about right. I'm like, Jazzy, where's the GoPro? I kept on asking her, where's the GoPro? It's right here. Where's the GoPro? It's right here. I'm like, are you gonna take it out and record?
Okay, so it is showing it. So let's see. Let's see what she
Joe could slow it down.
Joe could slow it down. Where'd it go? My bad. Alright, let's start from the top. Alright, so cool. We're watching, what's this?
The table set up. It was just right there in her little dining area because there was one few of us.
Wow.
Yeah, Val made that.
Okay, so tell me about this.
It's Pavlova, I think, is what it is. Okay, so it's like egg whites,
okay,
and sugar. It's like a meringue, right? And it makes like a shell.
So you said egg whites. You like?
Yeah, when you like mix up the egg whites in like a stand mixer, they get like
foamy.
Yeah, and so then you take all that egg white foam and you like put it on a sheet and you like create this like cloud, right?
Okay.
And then you put the cloud, which is like all the egg white foam, into the oven and you bake it. And then you turn off the oven and you let it cool overnight. And so what it does is the center deflates.
Oh, shit.
And then it creates like
a crust
on the outside and like a cake in the middle. And then you put whipped cream on top of the cake part. And then it has like berries and powdered sugar. So Melissa said that Val used to like love this dessert as a kid because they used to hang out with like this family and they used to like make it all the time.
Wow.
And she like always wanted to make one, and then she's like, she finally did it.
What,
it was really good.
Where does it come from? Is it like a German?
You know, that's funny that you say that because the girls, Soleil and Jazzy, were like, is that a British cake? They kept on calling it the British cake. They're like, can we have the British cake now?
Hilarious.
But it does look like something you'd find at like Paris Spaghetti or
that's what
like.
I'm saying. It looks fancy.
It's like, it was really good.
It looks super fancy.
So we were like, Val, you're gonna have to make these all the time now for any time we have like a party or like a get together.
And is it like cut up in slices?
Yeah, she sliced it like a cake afterwards. Like a pie, you know?
Interesting. Was it good?
It was really delicious.
You don't have to lie.
It was really good.
Just kidding.
And then she made a chocolate mochi cake too.
Ooh, those Rice Krispies. I got to have this one.
Oh, yeah.
And this one. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
And then the chocolate mochi cake is back there.
Mochi cake?
Yeah. Because you know, Jazzy likes mochi. It's like the rice. It's made with the rice flour.
And then here are your pretzels that you made the other night.
Yeah, and then I made pretzels.
Cool.
So it was good. We had sandwiches, like they got like a honey baked ham.
Miss Melissa.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it was nice.
No, it looks really good. Shout out to Jazzy on the footage.
Yeah.
Any more? So you guys all got to sit right here? Look at you.
Yeah.
Head of the table. Oh, damn, Alfred. The hell? Oh, Carrie. Miss Melissa.
Yeah.
That's cool. Shout out to my mom sitting next to you.
Yeah.
Always want to take the shine.
You're right. She's like my right hand. She's like helps with babies and stuff.
No, for sure.
Yeah, Marlene got like a little grab bag of stuff. That blanket she had made is so cute.
Yeah, that was really good.
It has his name embroidered on it. So
it's really cool. Shout out to Marlene for that. That was really dope.
So yeah, so Jazzy recorded us with the gifts. I'm like, Leslie, you want me to bring you the gifts? And I'm like, yeah, Jazzy, Joe said you have to record.
Yeah. That's all I really wanted was the gifts and stuff.
Yeah, we got a lot of cute stuff about that. This is a little hockey fan.
Oh yeah, that's really dope. I really fuck with that. I like that.
This is Violent Gentlemen's Worldwide Hockey Club. So I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to start our own hockey team.
For real.
Because she's got 3 boys, they play hockey. Janelle will be like the icebox, but the hockey version.
The hockey version of the icebox.
We could do like little kings.
Yeah.
Like little giants, but like little kings.
I'm down with that. That's cool.
And then Janelle will be like the goalie.
The gold.
Yeah, because nothing's getting past her.
Oh, man.
So, yeah. Because we were talking about it, and Janelle's gonna be surrounded, all her, like, peers, like, all my
All boys.
girlfriends all have boys.
All boys.
Carrie and Ari, Matt,
Nah.
Leo has Cairo, Val has her 3.
Yup.
Those are all boys.
All boys.
I was telling them what my grandma said the other day. She's like, well, I never seen her in a dress. And I'm like, she just started walking. Like,
My baby.
it's hard to, like, crawl in a dress.
That's true, though. I haven't.
Because remember,
Yeah.
she did have that Encanto dress that your mom got her,
Yeah.
and I put it on her before she started
Yeah.
walking, and she, like, gets stuck.
Yeah. Crawling on it.
Yeah, so
That's
now that
true.
she's walking, I mean, I put her in a dress more often.
You know,
Spring's coming.
I always wanted Jazzy to dress like in dresses and
Sneakers.
Jordans. Yeah. The whole, what was her name?
Lily Allen.
Lily Allen.
Yeah.
OG, bro. Before even internet, she was like one of the first internet
Like,
girls
sneaker girls.
to
Yeah.
really be wearing Jordan 3 True Blues. Like, bro, she was dope.
Jazzy did it, like...
Yeah, no, for sure. She did it for a bit.
She did it for a bit.
Yeah.
I remember when the first time we took her to Vegas, she, like, showed
Yeah.
out with, like, her
She wore
pink
True
Supreme
Blues.
hat
Yeah.
and her...
I remember when we went to dinner, she wore like that dress in her True Blues.
Yeah.
We all wore our True Blues, I think. Did we?
I don't remember.
I think me and her wore
I think
them.
you guys both
Yeah,
did.
we both
Because I
wore.
remember buying her a blue dress
Mhm.
because we were going to go to a nice dinner. We, like, took her to her first nice food
Yeah.
restaurant.
I have that footage.
Yeah.
I have it on Snapchat.
Yeah.
It always
so
comes up,
that
like,
mine
as
always
a-
comes up, too.
Yeah.
So she, that's when we got her hooked on Vegas.
Yeah, that's tight. Dude, I'm such an idiot for that person recording on the mics. I'm a moron.
Now you're looking at it recording.
Yeah, I am
So it'll
looking
drive
at
you
it.
crazy.
What else happened this week? Ooh, my boy LeBron.
Oh,
Number
highest
one.
scoring record.
I love it. I love it.
So now it just keeps keeping tally until he retires,
until
right?
he retires, another 2-3 years probably. Yeah.
Oh, so now that bar is even higher.
He just set the bar up even higher.
Well, did you see what his son said?
No. what
1,
is it?
2, 3.
Oh yeah. LeBron asked him, so you guys are next to break the record? He was like, no, it's 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I like that. That was a good answer.
I mean,
Because some kids would be like, yeah, I'm gonna beat your shit out. You ain't shit. You, oh man, I'm fucking good. And whoop-de-woo. Like Sam.
like Sam. And then his sister's gonna score more than.
And then the sister's gonna score more, like Reggie Miller and fucking his sister. No, but yeah, that's just kind of cool. It's really dope to see. That's like a huge milestone. Like,
And I mean, and Kareem was a Laker.
and Kareem was a Laker, and LeBron did it as a Laker.
Yeah.
People hate it. I know people
I
are
mean,
like, people are
As
cringe.
like a
As a LeBron, as an
as
OG
an,
LeBron.
I was gonna say as an OG LeBron hater.
for sure.
Like, oh man, when I was like, you're a LeBron fan, like,
But I wasn't just a LeBron.
yeah,
And
no, I
that's-
know.
And that's what made, I feel like that's
He
what
like won me, like he pulled me over to the dark side.
MJ, Kobe, bro. It's
Yeah,
always gonna be
I
like
was
that
always
to me.
just like LeBron.
Actually, it's,
And then like when he became a Laker, I was like, okay, LeBron. like, or I guess it was more of like LeBron. And then like I started dating you, and then he like won in Cleveland. And I'm like,
oh,
okay, LeBron. And then it was like, LeBron's gonna be a Laker. And then I was like, okay, LeBron. So like, I definitely warmed up
Yeah.
to the.
and he got us a ring.
I mean, he sure did.
Not many people could come down LA.
We were talking about that, how
Mhm.
we saw the Lakers win when we lived in our apartment in East
Yeah.
LA.
Yep.
And then we saw the Dodgers win. At the apartment in East LA.
Yep.
And if we would have been at our apartment for one more week, we would have seen the Rams
The
win
Rams
too.
win. This is a show from last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy. Not too many people throughout the whole United States could say that all 3 teams from their city have won. Baseball,
basketball, and football.
And football.
Have we won hockey?
We've won hockey before, yeah, for sure. Kings.
Yeah.
And the Ducks have won.
Yeah, I know the Ducks have won, but
I'll fuck with. I mean, look, the only reason why I like the Mighty Ducks is because of the movie.
The Mighty Ducks, because it's
because of the movie. That's it.
Yeah.
If I'm wearing a Mighty Ducks jersey, it's
the movie one, the OG.
That's it. I'm wearing those, and I'm wearing the white one too. The white one's good with the original logo. But anyways, yeah, Kings for sure, all day, every day. But yeah, it was really dope to see all 3 of those teams win. And it's funny because when the Dodgers won, the next door neighbor at the apartment, he was working at Wolfgang Puck's restaurant.
Oh, Staples, like at the
Staples or something like that,
yeah.
Right? And my man, he saw me run out and pop the bottle of champagne.
Yeah, and then he came out.
And then he came out with a Dom Perignon.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, put your Boone's Farm away.
It was not Boone's Farm.
Put your Boone's Farm
away. Clico, but okay.
Put that shit away. We got the Dom right here.
Yeah, he did.
And we got the 1997. And he was high. He is a big Dodgers fan. He was a huge Dodgers fan.
Yeah.
Huge.
For sure.
They go to Arizona to watch them.
Yeah.
Like that much of a diehard. And yeah, he brought the Dom Perignon. He came. That was like the first time I had met him.
I was gonna say that was like, cause we moved in right during the pandemic, so like we were new next door neighbors, but like we were like not trying to like interact because of COVID and
because
stuff.
of COVID, yeah. And yeah, that was the first time I like really met him. Came over to the bottle Dom Perignon. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he did. He came knocking on the door.
Yeah, and I never smoked with him. He did ask me if I wanted to smoke one time when he was like out there with his homies and shit. I was like, no, I'm cool, dog. I'm just ready to chill with fam. But yeah, we celebrated Dodgers with them. Not really with them, but
yeah, as their neighbors.
And G was there, right? Was G there for that one? Or for the Lakers one?
She came to watch some games, but I don't think
she was there for the Laker one because she had me on video running outside.
Oh yeah.
Popping the Lakers one.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that was cool. Lakers one was dope. And then for the Rams one, I was out here popping the ball.
Yeah.
See, so we popping balls all day, baby. Bro, Vegas ain't doing shit. No, it was really cool. It was really cool to celebrate all 3 of those teams. Celebrate 2 at the apartment and 1 here.
Yeah.
So it's really dope. Yeah, for sure. Very rare. That's a rare sight.
When you were saying you want to do like Super Bowl something like, regularly.
Yeah, oh yeah. From here on out, if you guys are watching this, Super Bowl in my crib.
Yeah, Joe's gonna do his Caps Annual.
Yeah, Caps Annual.
Capel.
Shake burgers. I'm calling them Shake burgers.
Shake burgers.
Yeah, no, today was cool. You guys left to go do the sprinkle, and people were supposed to come over, but a lot of people like last minute were like, "Oh, bro, we can't make it," or something like just
life.
You know, life happens and shit like that. But my boy Ari came, and bruh, when me and this guy are together,
when you guys get together, it's like nonstop. It's like
they
feed off of each other, like their energy. Like one of them will say something fucking wild and outlandish, and then the other one will say something even more wild, and then the other one will like bring it back in, and then it'll say something wild again, and like it just is nonstop. And like,
oh my god,
they
man.
like think the same type of like way, so you'll start like rhyming or making a song out of something that just happened, and then he'll start doing the same, and it's just like
we're not trying.
No, never.
It's just so hand in hand. Like we just feed off that energy and that vibe every time. For sure.
It never fails.
Oh my god.
It's funny.
So
it's like all it's all improvisation, right?
Yeah.
Like
speaking of improv.
I know, right? You like what I did there, huh?
Okay. So we're gonna segue into that.
Yeah.
Jazzy. I was in the car the other day. I picked her up and she was like, "Yo, my teacher was saying that they were gonna recommend her to the high school to do improv."
Yeah.
And I'm like driving. I'm like, it's so fucking crazy because Lynette literally just said, "Yo, do you remember this show?"
Yeah.
And it was Whose Line
Is It Anyway? It's because we were flipping through like one of our
Tubi.
streaming services.
No, it was Tubi.
Okay.
Because I downloaded Tubi.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of going through it. I was like, oh shit, all these movies. And then that popped up.
Yeah, because it was like 90s binge or something.
Yeah.
Like 90s classics or whatever. And I was like, oh, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Do you remember that show? Like, it was really funny. Like, they would give like...
Dude, they would just go off.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Yeah.
All of Drew Carey's homies.
Yeah, right?
The
whole
it was
cast.
Like a Drew Carey thing, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I remember her telling me that, and then Jazzy hits me with that. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, it's such a crazy coincidence.
Yeah.
And I was like, dope. I was like telling him, that's tight. That's really dope. That gives you an opportunity to go hang out with the high school kids. Especially
just to be put on.
Especially if they're like sophomores, juniors. Like,
well, if they're freshman, sophomore now, then they're going to be junior, seniors when she's freshman, sophomore.
Freshman, so it's like, bro, you're like, you got to just be cool with them, you know?
Yeah.
Say what's up to them, whatever. So she's like, yeah, they're going to do this. They're going to recommend me. And I was like, bro, that's so fucking tight.
Yeah.
So tight, so tight. And then I'm talking to Al, and I'm like, bro, like, that was one thing I've always wanted for us to do with Jazzy, is for us to be like fast with her.
You know, like, we wanted to make sure that she was like quick, like witty. Like defend yourself,
like have the comebacks,
like have the comebacks ready. Yeah. Like if somebody's gonna say something to you, like my whole thing was like, if somebody's gonna say something to you, like you have every right to say something back, whether it's mean or not.
Yeah.
Like, and he was always like, well, like, and I'm like, no, like she needs to be able to like speak her voice and like be heard, and like I don't care if she's offending somebody, she's defending herself. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, we've always encouraged. I don't want to say that we've encouraged a smart mouth, but we've encouraged her to
be witty,
speak her piece,
to be like,
and use her like words.
Yeah,
because
exactly. Use her words.
She does have like a good vocabulary. Mm-hmm. She's always been a reader. She's always like been articulate. Like she knows how to speak.
Facts.
You know, so she's quick, and us encouraging that, like, I can definitely see how it's translated into like her theater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or just even interacting with her peers, you know, like, because Joe will say stuff and start an improv conversation with her, like, well, they'll walk in the door from picking her up and they'll be, well, you better tell your mom. And she's like, and then she'll come up with something off the top. She's like, well, I had to fight this girl. And like, you know, so like.
Every time, bro.
She's quick with it. So like, he's just like, follow my lead.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you know how like when you watch a movie and like they're about to do some sketchy shit and like someone's like, follow my lead. Yeah. Like that's you and Jazzy. Like for sure. You guys are walking in the door and you're like, follow my lead.
It's literally Whose Line Is It Anyways every time you walk into the room.
So her teacher wrote this like super short and sweet email to the head of the theater department at the high school campus, because her school is K through 12. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I think one of my 7th graders will be great, like, addition. She gets good grades. She takes good notes. She's a great student. She will be, like... Perfect for improv. For improv. Like, she'd be a great, like, addition to your department.
And what did Jazzy say to that?
She said, my head, what did she say?
My ego boosted.
She's like, yeah, ego boosted.
And she put the little stock
she put the little stock emojis. I'm like, oh my God, you're Joe's daughter.
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like
from not having any like theater or like acting experience to being like the only middle schooler that was like recommended for a program that is like all high schoolers, like that's a huge accomplishment.
It's huge.
She did she auditioned for a program that her school did. They did the high school They did the SpongeBob musical.
Yeah.
And she didn't get a part. She had an opportunity to be a part of it, like backstage, but she was just kind of like turned off by it. She was just like, nah, fuck it. Like, I don't want to be a part of it. I'm over it. And I'm like, okay.
I would have
like,
done the same thing, though.
That's fine.
Sure.
Like, you don't have to. I'm like, but just stick with it and keep doing your theater. I'm like, you were the only 7th grader that even auditioned. Like,
damn.
I think she was like maybe one of 3.
2 or 3, yeah. I think it was like 2 or 3. Yeah.
7th graders that auditioned, and the rest of them were all 8th through 12.
Yeah.
So
damn. That's huge.
Yeah, it was huge. So I'm like, these kids have experience. These high school kids, this is not their first rodeo. Yeah. This is your literal first time. So to go from her being like disappointed to like, I don't really know if I want to be a part of this anyways, to like being recommended and having that like cosign from her teacher.
That's huge.
Like huge ego.
And I remember telling her too, and I was like, look, you didn't get the part that you wanted, but guess what? Now you've experienced what it is to fucking try out. Now you
she knew what the process is.
Like, now you're going. No, and I told her, I remember this. I was like, now you know. For the next one, you know what to experience. Now you know what to expect. Like
I think too, because it was a musical, so it was like singing and dancing involved, and like she had never really done any of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and then
so
for that to be her first, especially for it to be a musical, for it to be her first time trying out, it's like the first time picking up a basketball and going to tryouts.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I felt, and I was like, look, you know what it is now.
You haven't had no practice.
You know what it is now. For the next one, you'll be good.
Yeah.
And what happened? She said she got a part, right?
Well, yeah, she got in her like school, like in her class.
Yeah,
production.
like they have a little production going, and she tried out for like 2 characters, and she got one of them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, see, it's just like, and then the whole.
It's just the experience. It's her just being more comfortable, and I think just the fact that it's like more acting instead of like singing and dancing.
Yeah, for sure. And I remember like, even when we first started dating, I remember telling you like, yo, she needs to be like. Yeah,
it's just that she was just timid. Like she puts on in front of us, but then she's like timid around.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I always said, I was like, yo, we need to put her in fucking something, because she's too good.
Yeah.
Like the first time I met her, I remember her saying like, we were at sushi, and she said the grasshopper thing, like whatever Yoda says. Oh man, I forgot, but she had said something, and I'm looking at him like, bro, how old are you?
She was like 4 at the time.
I'm like, what did you say? Like,
yeah.
And I knew from there, I was like, bro, she needs to like do something, you know, and for her to come to the school and like do all that, I think that's such a perfect fit for her.
Yeah, I think that she's definitely coming into her own well-being there.
Yeah.
Because it's like, and it's her first like middle school experience, you know.
It's way different too.
Totally different.
It's totally different, yeah, for sure.
We always were like, you wouldn't see that in Alhambra, would you?
Never.
She'd be saying funny stuff for like,
never.
That's Pomona for you.
I always tell her like, oh, you're starting to act all Pomona now.
No, I'm not. What does that even mean? That's funny.
It's dope. It's dope to see that.
So, middle schooler. Shunter danced.
Oh yeah, she had a dance. Yeah.
It's funny, like, you know, she's like, I gotta dance at 5, but I'm gonna hang out with my friends, and then Joe's gonna pick me up. And
she already had it all like planned out.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with it. Like, I remember like being like that, and my dad, I could always hear my dad like fuck, what? No, like no, I'm gonna take you once and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You're not telling
Going back
me
and
what
forth,
to do.
Yeah.
And like me hearing her like saying this and this and that, and I'm like, yeah, run it.
Yeah.
Run that shit, girl. Whatever you want to do, I'm fucking down for it. So.
Yeah, and like we'd rather take her and pick her up and do all that stuff. I remember I was telling you like when she went to that birthday party, I'm like, my mom would not have taken me and picked me up.
Yeah.
She'd be like,
find a ride.
You need to find a ride home.
Yeah.
Like, I was not getting dropped, like, chauffeured anywhere. I wasn't getting taken somewhere and picked up. Like, not even, like, sports practices. Like, it was like, well, ask somebody if they can give you a ride home at fucking 7:30, 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, my God.
You know, like, I couldn't imagine.
But, like, it's like with us, it's like, there's two of us, you know. We got the means to get there and come back. We got the means to put gas in the fucking car. So it's like,
yeah, I put money in her pocket.
So to me, it's like there's no excuse for me to be like, no, you can't. No, I can't pick you up. No.
Yeah, what else are we doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like it's always going to be a yes.
Yeah, for sure. And plus, she's part of ASB, so she, you know, she has to be there.
She got a job.
She does have a job.
Shout out to Jazzy. She's killing it at school. And I can't wait to see what 2023 has in store for her. Because I know that she's for sure going to blossom into something that...
She'll be a teenager this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's going to blossom into something like...
I think her... this school is really, like... It's an art school, so it's doing what it's supposed to, but it's like nurturing her artistic abilities because her art and her drawing is like going up, and she's gaining that confidence there.
Yeah.
And I think that confidence translates into the like improv because that means she's like confident enough to say the things
whatever
that she
she's
wants
coming
to say.
out of.
Yeah. So
for
like
sure.
she's not holding back in any way. So that's huge because sometimes I feel like she does hold back at home because she's not sure how we're always gonna react because
to it.
sometimes we're like, yeah, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Like you can't go there. Or like you can't pull that shit here, like with me. Like that's fine with your friends. Like there's a very fine line between what we like let her get away with, and I think she's still just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Because even her artwork, like she's starting to get more like ballsy with her artwork and like include different things that like. We're just like, Jazzy, where'd this come from? You know,
for sure.
She likes anime, so like, you know, some anime can be pretty provocative.
Yeah,
like,
it mixes in with it, and I totally get that. That's what I'm
like some of her characters got some boobs and like, you know, wear some like skimpy outfits and stuff, and I'm like,
but I get it though.
It's the aesthetic, yeah.
It's like if she was only on to fucking Woody Woodpecker and shit like that, you know.
Yeah,
I know, but shout out to her. I can't wait to see what she has in store for the rest of the year. For sure.
All of us.
Yeah.
For the rest of the year.
But like we said, today was Super Bowl Sunday. What did we say? 57? I don't even know where they're at with that one. But I did buy a bootleg T-shirt today. Yeah. To continue the tradition. Shout out to
you got one last year.
Shout out to the homie in the corner.
Is that where you got it in the corner?
I did get it in the corner. Yeah, I seen him last year, but I already had this one, so I didn't even bother. Yeah. But yeah, it was funny because we were just talking about how Ari was here and we're always talking shit. The game was really good.
Oh, I came in like right after the Rihanna performance.
Right. It literally ended when you walked in.
Yeah.
So, but the beginning of the game, Eagles they scored like in 3 minutes. Kansas City scored right after. So me and Ari were like, "Oh shit, this just popping up." Like, what the fuck? Like,
and it was a fast moving game.
Super fast, especially the first half. I felt like all the Eagles players were making remarkable catches. Like, oh shit, he caught that.
Oh shit.
Like, oh what? Like, I felt like me and Ari were playing Madden. That's how like crazy the game was. And then second half it slowed down. I think the Eagles only scored 1 touchdown in the second half after scoring 3.
I was like 4. Halfway watching it with Marlene in the kitchen, but
yeah. But nah, it was cool. And then the fucking Rihanna shit came on.
Yeah, so you were telling me, you're like,
my god.
Saying, I was like, how was Rihanna's performance?
And I was like, she's pregnant.
ASAP and Riri pulled the Capinel.
Oh yeah, they for sure pulled the Capinel. For sure. Yo, because they went back to back because she was showing off that baby bump.
Yeah, she was like heavy.
We watched it the second time. I mean, I watched it the second time, you watched it the first time, and I'm looking at her like the way she's touching her stomach, and I'm like, oh,
she's for sure pregnant.
She's for sure pregnant. Yeah, but
like even like when she would like lean forward, like you could just the shape of her body, like you could just tell, because she's not like a big girl.
A big girl, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember saying that.
She like you could tell it was a baby bump for sure, and I'm like, if she wanted to hide it, she would. Like,
she would have zipped it up.
She had every way to hide it.
Yeah, big
possible,
coats,
especially with like the whole aesthetic that her like performance was. Like she could have been wearing one of those sperm suits like the guys.
Oh my god! So, me and Ari are sitting here watching this shit, and I literally just smelled like some fire ass dab this who fucking put me on, and we come back in here and we're watching her like do her thing, and Ari's like, "Yo, she's pregnant. I could see a pregnant belly from here." Like a small one from here, and I'm like looking, I'm like, oh shit, she does have a little belly. And then these dudes in white suits start dancing, and Ari's like, yo, it's A$AP Rocky's come dancing towards her. And oh my god, bro, I could not get that image out of my head. They had hoodies on. They were like pointy hoodies, and they were like doing these little squirmy dances, and I'm like, I hate you, Ari. I fucking hate you, bro.
Ruins it.
Why must you say? And then of course me, I'm like, oh, bro, I just kept digging into it.
Yeah, and then you guys just feed fuel to the flame for sure.
And that shit was fucking hilarious, man. Fucking Ari had me dying with all that shit.
Oh yeah, and then you told me this before you started watching the performance, and I'm like, yep, it's definitely what that is. You're like, look at all these pre-coms right here. You said that. I was like, oh my god.
Look at all these pre-coms.
I was like, no.
I'm an idiot, bro.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that shit was cool though. She killed it. And then so we were like, when's the last time? She asked Alexa, when's the last time
Rihanna released an album?
And what they say?
2016.
7 years ago, yo.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She hasn't had new music since then. So everything that she sang
was old as shit.
Was old.
It was like a Vegas performance.
Yeah. It was a Vegas residency. For sure. I mean, she's killing it in her other ventures.
Yeah, so then I was like, bro, she probably saw the invoice for the fucking first Fenty drop, and she was like,
I'm never making another album ever.
Yeah, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Who's on my list? A$AP Rocky. Yeah, fuck it. Bring them on
in. 7 years later.
Yo, but no, she killed it. She for sure killed it. I know. And then
did you see the tweet? And I was about like, to say, get off of her, A$AP.
Bro, Twitter's going crazy.
Yeah, get off of her.
Crazy.
I'm right like, now.
The internet's going crazy.
It just happens, guys. Sometimes once those babies start sleeping through the night.
I'm just really disappointed in the fact that all week we've been seeing these fucking mischief boots. And she didn't fucking wear them.
Oh, in her red ass outfit?
Bro, how are you wearing red? All red.
And you don't wear
and
the
you're not
Astro
wearing those mischief Astro Boy fucking boots.
Cause she's very.
She's fucking fashion. Her man is fashion.
They're not.
They're not fashion?
They're not wearing those ridiculous ass boots.
Bro, if you're out there and you're really good with Photoshop, I'm gonna have to attempt this tomorrow, but put them fucking boots on her, please. That shit would be fire.
I mean, what if like ASAP wore them to like match her? What if they did like a Bay fit?
Power couple. They're taking over Jay-Z and
Jay-Z and Beyonce who? They're the new king and queen of Rock Nation.
Dude, they're the sober version of Blueface and fucking what's her name?
No.
That's fucked up. Nah, but she killed it.
Yeah, it was a good performance.
It was really
like,
good.
Okay, she's definitely pregnant. It gave me very much like Beyonce vibes but Beyonce did it like at the end of her performance and was like,
she showed it. Yeah, that's true. Fuck.
And
that's so true.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
But it wasn't at the It was at the Grammys, I think. It wasn't at the It wasn't at Super Bowl. But Ree just was like out there with the belly.
Yeah.
Like, this is the belly.
It was for sure a memorable Super Bowl. Second half of that game was super slow. Yeah. Anyways, Kansas City won. Shout out to all you Chiefs fans out there.
Who's a Kansas City fan? People in Kansas City?
Remember I was like, damn, Meek Mill fucked up because he's partying with the New England Patriots owners and shit like that. And he's from Philly. And then he was nowhere to be found. He
wasn't invited.
Nowhere invited to the fucking spot. And I was like, who the fuck is from Kansas City, though?
No one. Who did you say? Big L?
No.
No, what'd you say?
I don't remember what I said.
You said some rapper.
Yeah, it was some rapper. His name is literally right here, but I just can't.
I was like, shut up. Like, who's from Kansas City?
Shout out to Big L, man. New York, rest in peace.
Yeah, I was like, who?
Before
it was somebody I know, right?
Before all the hip hop heads come after you.
I got other things to worry about, y'all.
Yo. Ari was like, have you been keeping up with all the no jumper stuff? And I was like, oh, Ari's on the no jumper drama now. I love it. I love it. Up. I love it. It's too much.
That's why we have a TV in our dining room.
That's why we have a TV. Yeah, for sure. YouTube all day. I love YouTube. YouTube, if you're seeing this, sponsor us.
Yeah, we got YouTube TV. We got YouTube Premium. You know, bundle us up.
Bundle us up for free. So we could share our passwords with our fellow friends.
Yeah.
No, but Super Bowl, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good day.
A lot of good food. I'm sad that you guys weren't here for half of the day, though. That you guys were like gone. You said 1 to 4.
I thought well, you know, we did have every intention of leaving around that time.
Uh-oh.
But your Thea showed up late. And your mom was walking out. So, you know, when one person starts to walk out, then it's like, okay, like, what time is it? Like, suit, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so I was okay. My mother-in-law's leaving. Everyone will start to like trickle out. There was really only like 10 of us there. And so, and then your Thea walks in. and then she laughed after she was done eating and stuff. And then, we were just standing there like talking and laughing like about your Thea. Like, just like being funny for like another hour or so. And I was like, what time is it? Is the halftime show performance? Like, did Rihanna perform yet? And they're like, oh, the first quarter just ended.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was like, okay, like I have time to like get home and like watch it. And I missed it. Yeah.
I was sitting down right here and I look, I'm like, it's 4 o'clock. All right, cool. They should be getting home. And then I look again. I'm like, shit, it's 5:15. Where the fuck they at?
Yeah, we came in like what 5:30, 5:40.
Yeah, some shit like that. Nah, but it was cool.
Yeah,
really dope. How many days we got?
Till baby comes.
9.
9 days.
9 days. Holy shit.
Yeah. 9 days and counting.
9 days, y'all.
And then we'll party of 5.
Party of 5. Ooh, baby Luca.
Your sister said 1 is cool. 2 is like 10. Now you have 3.
Especially back to back.
She said now you have 3.
Oh, fuck.
But it's like, Jazzy's not easy because she's going into her teen years.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a whole different battle.
Yeah.
But like,
She helps out.
I don't have to worry about Jazzy,
Yeah.
putting herself to bed.
That was like today.
Sleeping.
That was like today with Janelle. Honestly, Ari came. We were chilling. I was out there making burgers, and then he walked. He walked in. He was out there. We smoked, and then he came in to do something. And he's like, "Yo, the baby's up. I could hear her." And I was like, "Oh, she'll be all right." And then when I was done cooking, I came in and I could hear her, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna go get her." And then when I grabbed her, I changed her. I brought her out here. She was being all shy with Ari. And then she just went into her room.
Well, because we moved all her toys in there too.
Yeah, I threw everything in there. And then I charged her iPad earlier today, threw on the iPad. And she would just come in and go, come in and go, come in and go, come in. And that shit reminded me of Jazz.
Yeah. Jazzy would always do that when she was small.
Yeah.
She'd be in her room, come out, show us stuff.
Yeah.
Be in her room, come out and talk to us. Be in her room. So.
No, it was dope. It was cool. It was cool. It was a good day. I'm glad you had a good day.
Yeah, it was a good day.
And we got 9 days.
Now we got 9 days. I got this week. Got things to do tomorrow, but
What do you have to do tomorrow?
I got a hair appointment.
Oh, yeah, you're good. I might have to get my hair done too.
Yeah, I have a hair appointment. And then I'll be home. And then we can put away all of our gifts that we've been getting all week long.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody that
Yeah, everybody that sent gifts. I got stuff I haven't opened yet. And
We're
stuff
getting
that needs.
stuff in the mail.
Yeah, it was like I'm like, your sister called me, FedEx just delivering two things today and 2 things tomorrow. And yeah, we're pretty much set. We have everything.
Yeah.
Now it's just getting it all situated. And then even my sister was like, I was going to bring you diapers, but I figured it'd just be more stuff for you to put in your car, so I'm just going to ship it to the house.
Yeah, that's
I was like, that's
that was a smart move. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
No, but shout out to everybody out there that contributed to Luca.
Yeah, I came through.
Yeah, giving some.
Has hit us up.
For sure.
Lots of people hitting us up and wanting to come by after and stuff. I know even now it was like, you're gonna have something after you have him. I'm like, yeah, we'll have a barbecue
for sure.
after a couple of weeks, everybody can come over because we're not going
Yeah,
nowhere.
we're not going over for a while.
Yeah, for a couple months.
No, man, but yeah, I feel like we had a really good week. We ended off with a bang today. Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Sprinkle Sundays.
Sprinkle
I have to
Sunday.
call that the podcast Sprinkle Sunday. But
A little sprinkle in it.
yeah, a little salt bay.
A little salt bay action.
But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's
Yeah.
been tuning in. We'll probably record one more before Al goes into labor, and then we'll probably take another week off or so and get back to it.
Yeah. I'll definitely have to just
Introduce
fill
you
it
guys.
out, see how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Drop some content with the baby.
Yeah, for sure. Introduce you guys to baby Luca. And
Jay.
that's about it.
Baby Jay, coming your way.
Hey, let's get it. That is it. That's episode 13. Sunday Sprinkle. Capping Down Podcast. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment because that helps us out a lot. And yeah. You got anything to say?
No, I'm ready to lay down.
That's it. Peace.